piggybacking off my last video about my experience, my 4-month on and off experience in county jail, I also want to talk about like the types of people you're in jail with, because you just really never know, and sometimes you don't know until you get out and be nosy and look it up. But to preface this, I will say I am a big proponent of, I mean, like everyone should be, of our rights. So I'm a big like presumption of innocence. Like that's a big thing for me because you just never know. But I will say, based on the charges of this person I was in jail with, they tried to run away to Maine, and they didn't work because they extradited her quick back to this county. And so she was in, the whole time I was in and out, she was in maximum security, I was in minimum. But the last time I was there, I guess she made her way down to minimum security, which was crazy because everybody, like when we were at minimum, we'd see her walk by and go to maximum and stuff. We'd always be like, oh my god, that's her. And it's or we'd be like really disgusted, or people would be rolling their eyes and all that stuff. Okay, so let me stop babbling and tell you what the charges were. I mean, I don't know exact charges, but there was more than one count of I'm trying to not talk about this so loud because people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Child and like child essay type charges, and you would never guess. She's very unassuming. I'm again, presumption of innocence, but again, this is what she was charged with. So I'm not here to like speak on like that, but I'm just here to speak on like the types of people you're in jail with, right? Yeah, and it was just crazy. We got into some like, I wouldn't even call it beef, but one of my friends that I knew from the outside was in there with me, and she randomly got to be released. I was very happy for her, because there's nothing better than like just getting released from jail. Like that's top tier feeling. But anyway, she left a bunch of her commissary snacks behind for me and this other girl, and we were so happy because I didn't order commissary that week because I thought I was getting released and I didn't get released. So the opposite can also be true. Like you think you get released, you don't, you sit there. So I should have ordered. Any advice I have for anybody who has to go to jail, which is very unfortunate if you do, I'm sorry, but always order commissary even if you think you're getting released, because you just never know. And at least with my county, they refund the money if you never accept the delivery, so just order just in case. But anyway, the whole beef was like, she was like, why don't you share with me? Like, I'm like, I share. I'm a very giving person in jail. I give everything. I would give the shirt off my back to some of these people, to some, not all. But like, she was like, girl, like she started like kind of like being like, girl, why don't you give me some of the stuff? I'm like, girl, you have stuff. I'm giving it to people who don't have stuff. Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm also thinking in my head, like, morally speaking, we're not on the same page. Like, enough said. But yeah, it was just crazy. I'm trying to think what other, I don't know, a lot of people are in there waiting to go to prison. So there are people that there's the charges range from seriousness. Mine probably was considered serious. Yeah, so I was one of them people watched out for. I'm just kidding.